What's the risk of the detente between the leadership of the country? We witnessed this with Odinga Kenyatta, and it's now Odinga Ruto. What's the risk when they come together and feed from the same trough?
You know, when first we have to accept that these people have a certain degree of following, and that there are people who believe in Raila as he is, and it doesn't matter what happens. There are people who believe in President William Ruto, and it doesn't matter what really happens. Now, what happens is that when these people come together, then the citizens forget that we have a problem. And they celebrate, you know, unity much more than they should look at the problems that they face back at home. And so they forget that they don't have food. They forget that they don't have the basic commodities that every human being should get inherently. Now, that is the risk. We are risking focus. We are risking, you know, loss of focus. We are risking our lives. We are risking our liberty. We are risking every other thing. Because now, if President went to the Nyanza region and said that he does not know of any case of enforced disappearance, and people were celebrating and actually lauding him and saying that's true, you know, that's true. If they were not together, people would not have accepted that. So we have a people who do not have independent thinking. We have a people who listen much more to what the politicians say. And so if these politicians come together, it means that no one is going to be checking the actions, the performance, the governance, the governance indices of these politicians. Now, what happens is that at the end of the day, if they move together to 2027, we are going to be in a big crisis. And that is why it's important that people like Morara Kebaso, people like, and all the young people who've come out to open the eyes of the people. It's important that we all come out and let every other citizen realize what is happening in the country. So politicians coming together is a risk. Because number one, we don't have opposition. I have seen quite a number of them saying opposition is not a constitutionally provided office. That's correct. But we need to have a check to that government in place.